Debbie, I want you to be a therapist.
You're a therapist, all right? And Susie, you pick your patient.
Josh.
What am I doing?
Okay, so you're the patient, so you go ahead and you got to get to the quadruped position. All right, so from here, he's stable. He has 1 base, 2 base, 3, 4. So he's in a good position. There's really nothing I'm going to do to make him fall. You know, I mean, he can support himself. Now, if I take one away, now he's more unstable. So I can work in this exercise. He can co-contract his abs, and I can start doing these stuff. Okay. So from this position, the next developmental sequence is, in order to get a child or an adult to go from crawling to walking and standing, you have to do what from here?
From walking to standing, back
You gotta
extension.
stand up.
He has to come to here. Okay? So here's the position. Say Josh lives alone. He's at his house. It's 2 in the morning. He falls. So now how is he going to get himself up? Well, if he falls, he can get himself to here, then he can crawl over to a couch, and then he could, you know, I'm the couch handle, he could brace on me, and then he can go ahead and get himself up and then stand. Okay? So he can go into this position. So from quadruped to here is called tall kneeling. Now, so holding this position right here is easier because he's able to rest himself on his heels. To go up into the, you know, you're in church and you got to hold, you know, you got to do all that stuff, you know. This is harder because now he has to hold his muscles tight. He has to contract his glutes up higher. So now he has to contract his glutes, hold this position, and then so he could, you know, you could do exercises in that position. So from here to tall kneeling. All right. So Debbie, so you're going to come in and you're going to have Josh go from quadruped to tall kneeling 5 times, 5 reps.
Okay, I want you to walk your hands back on your knees. And I want you to try to sit up. Sit. And come down. There you go. And then come down and walk forward again.
Okay, so that's step 1, step 2, step 3. So step 1 is walking back. Step 2, this is where you can give manual contacts. Debbie's left hand is here on his low back. Her right hand will come under here, and she wants to get him to come up. Okay, so it's easier if you can go. It's easier if you can go here as opposed to here.
It does make me want to lift my arms.
Yeah. I would probably come in this. I would be like here. Okay, because it's more difficult for me. Where I mean, you know, it's this difficult position here. So I tend to go underneath. But you want to facilitate that. Okay, so
Do you want him to raise all the way up when he's...
So I want one hand guiding down and the other hand guiding up. So now he's here, and then this is step 2. Step 3 is now he comes up and down. So my left hand is giving his facilitation to his cueing his butt to contract. Okay, try.
Okay.
For a female, would you go higher up?
Absolutely.
Like, is it okay? Well, I'm just saying, like, would you go lower versus higher?
I would go to the top of the
Yeah,
stairs.
good
I would go right here.
Just squeeze them a little bit, you know. And then if you say
This
squishy.
is why I'm my way to
Okay, walk back.
That's the point of the hand.
Now I want you to try to sit up, and I want you to try to raise up all the way. Good. And then come down, put your
Good.
hands down, walk back out again. All right, we're going to do that a couple more times. Walk back,
Yeah.
your hands, put your knees. Now, I want you to sit up, now raise up.
Now, come on back down to quadruped. So what if he's weak? What if he has a hard time doing that? So this is another technique you can do. You can be sort of, you can be that armrest of an armchair, you can be the table, you can be some surface that he's gonna put his hand onto. So if I do this, if I put my leg just like this here, now as he comes up, he's able to use my leg to put your hand there. He's able to brace off and come up. Okay? If the table's lower, and over just a little bit. I can be here like this. So now as he comes up, he can use me. So now, what does this do? So this gives me both hands to continue working. I have my gait belt on. He comes up here, I sneak under, he puts his hands, I facilitate up. Okay, and then when he's here, and he can brace on me, and he can do side shift. So in this position here, he can lean to the side, load up, hold, and then shift back. 1. Come over here, shift back. 2. So he can work his tricep. And then to get from here up, be careful. he has to weight shift. So look at my hand, guys. My hand is bringing him towards me, stabilizing his leg as this leg comes up, and then he has to push against me. So my hands are on his hips, and go. I can help him come up. Come back up. Okay? Some people use their shoulder. You can use different parts of your body to help. Quadruped, to kneeling, to tall kneeling, one leg up, half kneeling. So if I'm here like this, I can do this. I can put my hand like this. So now look. He leans on me and he comes up. Okay? So try the variety of things with your patients. So Regina, you guys are going to have to do it on the floor over there because the table's too high. I don't think it's stable enough, so try and go from the floor. You guys can try to lower those tables down. Okay?